Welcome back to Investing with Rachel. Like I told you in earlier videos, I'm taking you on a site visit to a flip property that we just closed on in Daphne, Alabama. We closed last week on this property, and we want to give you a beginner step-by-step into the process of flipping a house. So every week we're going to take you to show you the progress, where we are, what issues we found, and how we're going to rectify it. So I'm here with my lovely husband, John Reese. We've been partnering in flips for probably the past 11 years. So a little funny thing about John and I, John is an Alabama boy, I'm a New York girl.
Well,
so
first of all, let's say an Alabama man.
An Alabama man. So it's very interesting when we've worked together, and flip properties can cause some tension at times because John has the slower paced lifestyle where I'm going 24/7. We don't stop.
Well, maybe we should call it a little more reality. And she's a little more crazy.
All right, if he wants to call it reality, I'm crazy, we'll go with it. So I hope you guys love this step-by-step process in our home renovations for this home in Daphne, Alabama. We're gonna give you a little tour now. Thank you.
Okay, so one of the big expenses you got to take in consideration, for example, in this situation, is this paneling. All this has got to go. This is way too dated for what our buyers are interested in. This can be a big expense that could possibly be easily overlooked. Typically, you're looking anywhere between the $30 and $40 per sheet, price range, just to pull this down and put new sheetrock up and finish it. Another item that we have here is kind of a dated looking fireplace with the bricks around. Now, in order to jazz this up, a lot of people are going more towards the contrasted brick versus your interior wall color. So in this situation, what we're probably going to do is end up taking all this brick and painting it black with a lighter, probably more of an off-white interior finish wall to give it that depth and contrast that a lot of our buyers are looking for. Now here in this situation, we have what we call a fogged window. This one is obviously really bad. These aren't as bad. A lot of times that just needs to be cleaned. And what this means is you have two panes of glass here, and there's generally either vacuum sealed or charged with nitrogen. What happens is these seals go bad over time and you get this fogging effect. Now this pane is going to have to be completely replaced. You can replace just this pane without replacing the whole entire window unit, and that would be a very cost-effective method in rectifying this situation. So when you see this, buyers definitely don't want this. They want this changed and fixed.
As you can see with this house, wallpaper is a common theme here. So just getting rid of the wallpaper and painting is going to go a long way for this property. As you can see, paint colors, gold fixtures. These are easy cosmetic upgrades that we can do to this property to enhance its value and get it sold fast when we're done with the renovation. So here we are in the kitchen, and our thoughts with this kitchen is we always change out the countertops. So we're going to go with a white quartz countertop in the kitchen. We're going to change all the hardware on the cabinets. Haven't decided yet if we're going to paint the cabinets white or just leave them the way they are. I'll know more when I see how the countertops go in, what it looks like. Down here in the south, split brick flooring is common in this real estate market where I am right now in Daphne, Alabama and Lake Forest. So we will more than likely be leaving the flooring. All right, so now we're entering into the bedroom space. We have the primary bedroom to my right and then the three other bedrooms to my left. So what we're going to be focusing primarily on this house is the cosmetics. The wallpaper is going to go. We're going to repaint the whole house one neutral light off-white color, and we're going to change the flooring throughout the property. What I like to do with flooring is I'd like to just be consistent with the flooring. One type of flooring, tile the bathrooms. I feel like the one flooring throughout the house just makes the home look bigger. It's more appealing to buyers. When you have different floorings in different rooms, the house feels chopped up and it just doesn't flow the way it should. So the whole bathroom that the 3-bedroom share down this hallway. We're just going to paint the bathroom, and I haven't decided yet on a paint color, but I think because of the contrast trend right now, I'm gonna do maybe a darker gray on the walls and leave the beadboarding on the second part of the walls. Also, we're gonna change out this vanity. Really, so this bathroom does not need a lot to complete it. Another beginner step when flipping properties that I want to mention, because it's also overlooked when doing your pricing, is hardware. If we purchase a house with a 6-panel door, we typically take the door off the hinges, we spray them all white, and we'll replace all the hardware. So we'll do the doorknobs, we'll do all the hinges, and like I keep saying, the trend is that contrast. So we're gonna go with black hardware, black hinges, all the light fixtures are gonna have black trim. Another great tip for beginners in flipping properties is also, and it's easy and it makes a huge difference, are the baseboards. We will take up these old dated baseboards and we will go back with the 6-inch baseboards that will just paint white throughout the property as well.
Another tip would be to take some of these older dated electrical devices such as these receptacles and switches and have them updated to a more newer, cleaner, modern look rather than the bone or the almond colored fixtures. Also, the air conditioning registers, sometimes they're stained just from the moisture that comes out, or if you have dirty ductwork. We like to take these down, either have them cleaned or even repaint them when we do our trim paint. It's an easy, cheap, effective strategy to get the best bang for your buck.
So right now we're in the primary bedroom, and what we're gonna focus on in all the bedrooms, and what you guys need to focus on as well when you're flipping a property for the first time, is we're gonna get new paint throughout the bedrooms, put new flooring throughout the bedrooms, and the light fixtures. So this is really what we're gonna tackle with all the bedrooms in this property. So when it comes to flipping properties, literally it's just a numbers game. So what I tell new flippers is to get your numbers up front. At some point you will get comfortable with numbers where you know when you look at a property what X, Y, and Z is gonna cost. But when you first start out, I would put a pen to paper or do an Excel spreadsheet and go line by line. Get your painter in here, how much is it gonna cost to paint? Get your flooring in here, how much is it gonna cost to install flooring, and what does it cost to purchase flooring? What is your lighting package gonna cost? What is the cost if you have to replace the roof or the air conditioning? So while you're in that inspection contingency period, when you get under contract for flip property, I would do your due diligence during that period to make sure your numbers line up. It is key. It is all about the numbers when flipping properties. So I hope this step-by-step for beginners in the house flipping business was useful. We're gonna take you on a weekly tour to show you the progress. Also, I want to emphasize that our goal for flipping properties pre-pandemic has been 4 to 6 weeks, and pretty much we've tried to stay on target. I can't say we were great at it with the fast-paced, slow-paced situation, but now that everything is getting back to the way it was before the pandemic, our goal for this property is to flip it within 6 weeks. And I think we should be able to reach our goal because I will be the project manager on this property, and when I set a goal, I will achieve it.
Well, let's see how it works out.
Yes, no issues, fingers crossed. We'll see you guys again next week. Hope you enjoyed.